Ripple Labs' own Medico has been hired by the British multinational financial giant HSBC to provide an institutional-grade cryptocurrency custody solution. By the way, what prompted the Digital Euro Association to acknowledge Ripple's participation in the digital lari pilot project being run by the National Bank of Georgia. In addition, Ripple has formed a strategic partnership with Onific to broaden the availability of its remittance service across 27 countries in Africa, the United Kingdom, Australia, and the Gulf Cooperation Council. Can XRP continue its stellar performance to start the month of November? Stay with me to the very end to learn more about this topic. HSBC Holdings plc, originally known as the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, is a British international bank and financial services business with headquarters in London, England. They provide their corporate customers with the ability to store tokenized digital assets in a secure location. According to a report from Bloomberg, the prospective offering is expected to become operational in the year 2024. This HSBC offering will be powered by Medico, a Swiss company that Ripple purchased earlier this year for $250 million. Medico is located in Switzerland. HSBC is venturing into new terrain with its transition to crypto custody. Nonetheless, this move will complement the company's existing digital issuance unit, which is known as HSBC Orion. Tokens that represent ownership of the gold bullion that is now stored in HSBC Orion's London vault will be issued using the technology of distributed ledgers, which is dependent on HSBC Orion itself. The transition for HSBC from its traditional financial services to tokenization incorporating blockchain was a simple one, and it was driven by the increasing demand from the company's customers. As stated by Zhu Quang Li, who serves as HSBC's Chief Digital, Data and Innovation Officer of Security Services, Ripple's selection of Medico as its partner is evidence that the company was able to successfully complete its acquisition. Medico has continued to solidify its position as a market leader in the institutional custody arena by concluding high-profile agreements in the time since the two parties finalized the deal. Additionally, earlier in this year, Citigroup signed Medico to assist in the development of its digital asset custody product. Despite the fact that Medico is currently expanding its presence in the tokenization scene, the major objective is to secure the maximum share of the sector, which is anticipated to reach $10 trillion by the year 2030. It is important to note that a growing number of cryptocurrency initiatives have this objective, and that Flock has just lately launched TokenFi with the intention of seizing a share of the tokenization industry as well. In light of the ease with which the company may acquire access to Ripple's knowledge to bolster its position when it is required, selecting Medico as the provider of this service is a brilliant move on the part of HSBC. The crypto custody services will supplement HSBC's efforts to expand its presence in the cryptocurrency industry. When the bank signed a collaboration agreement with the Sandbox back in March of the previous year, it became one of the very first organizations to embrace the idea of the metaverse. Aside from providing custodial services, HSBC has recently broadened the range of payment options that are accepted for its customers. According to what has been stated, beginning in September, customers of the bank will be able to use Shiba and XRP to pay their mortgage obligations through the FC Pay gateway. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell if you want to be the first one to get more updates regarding the most recent occurrences in reference to XRP. Ripple's participation in the National Bank of Georgia's central bank digital currency project was recently brought to light in a tweet published on Tuesday by the Digital Euro Association, often known as DEA. DEA is a group that advocates for the use of digital money. Ripple was highlighted by the Drug Enforcement Administration as the technological partner that the National Bank of Georgia chose for the digital lari trial. You may remember that Ripple made news the week before last after it revealed that it will be participating in the NBG-CDC pilot project. The National Business Group oversaw a rigorous screening process that was necessary for blockchain companies to pass before Ripple could be chosen. During the second testing phase of digital lari, the Bank of Georgia said in September that it had compiled a list of 9 companies that had the potential to become its technological partners in the future. Ripple was one of 8 different firms that NBG considered to be potential technological partners for the project at the time. Some of the other companies included Broxus, Bit Inc., TCM, Currency Network, and Argentic. Ripple was revealed to be Apex Bank of Georgia's top pick for the digital lari after the bank made the announcement. Ripple was chosen by the NBG because of the company's extensive experience and innovations in CBDC, in addition to its familiarity with the use case for the project. In addition to that, the CBDC platform that Ripple offers also played an essential part in the company's decision. According to the release, NBG plans to use the platform in order to conduct an analysis of the benefits that digital laris offer to the government of Georgia, businesses, and individual retail consumers. Ripple had already established a significant presence in the CBDC development community prior to being involved in the digital lari pilot project. As a result of this, a number of different central banks that are looking to issue CBDCs have decided to work with the blockchain startup as a technical partner on their individual digital currency initiatives. Ripple made public earlier this year that it was collaborating on CBDC advancements with more than 20 countries when it made that announcement. Palau, Bhutan, Montenegro, and Colombia are just a few of the countries that are included. In the meantime, this is not the first time that the DEA has brought attention to Ripple's participation in a CBDC initiative. In the past, the agency has brought attention to the company's selection for the MasterCard CBDC program. It is important to point out that Ripple became a gold supporting member of the DEA in 2022. This is something that should be mentioned. The lobbying organization mentioned that Ripple has been accepted as a member due to the company's competence and developments in CBDCs. At the beginning of this year, Ripple made public the fact that Anthony Ralphs, director of CBDC product management for the company, had contributed to a white paper on CBDC and digital assets written by DEACE. In addition, the top blockchain startup, Ripple Labs, has established a strategic agreement during the beginning of Ripple's well with payments fintech, Onifric, with the goal of expanding its capabilities regarding remittances. As part of the agreement, Onifric will make use of Ripple's technology in order to make it easier for people to make transactions involving crypto assets in Africa and other regions. Onifric has opened up 3 new payment channels thanks to Ripple's solution. These corridors are located in the United Kingdom, the Gulf nations, and Australia. According to the release, consumers in Australia will be able to receive remittance services from Zats Transfer, while users in the United Kingdom will receive these services from Payangle. In addition, PayPal, which is situated in Abu Dhabi, will provide services to consumers within the GCC nations, which include Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, and Bahrain. Aaron Sears, who serves as Ripple's Senior Vice President of Global Customer Success, recently expressed his excitement regarding the company's plans to expand its services into Africa. He added that in order to provide quicker and more cost-efficient methods for making cross-border payments, they plan to integrate their partners, Payangle, PayPal, and Zats Transfer with Onifric so that Ripple payments can facilitate the connection. It will be easier for people in other regions of the world to donate money to Africa because to this development. Onifric is a financial technology firm that provides mobile banking solutions all over Africa. The company was formerly known as MS Africa. The company formerly known as MS Africa has recently changed its name to Onifric as a result of its tremendous expansion and acquisitions, most notably the purchase in June 2022 of the payment software provider Global Technology Partner located in the United States. By completing the purchase, Onifric was able to extend its presence in the markets of the United States. However, in order to avoid confusion with another business in the United States that uses the trademark MFS, the company decided to change its name. It is important to bring up the fact that Onifric has been a significant partner of Ripple. Because of the collaboration that this company has formed with Ripple, it has been able to integrate on-demand liquidity, which is a technology that uses XRP to make international money transfers easier. As was previously reported, that's all for now. Thank you and see you in our next video.